Cero, cero, cero miedo. What is happening? Impact Wrestling fans, this is Penta Robert, Cero Miedo, and tonight, since it is Halloween, we are gonna be doing a Halloween theme show, and the topic of the show is this mask that I'm wearing right now, the cursed mask of lucha libre. We're gonna be talking about the history of this mask, and I will drop some knowledge on you, and then after that we could have some fun at the chat room. By the way, this show is now also a podcast, so if you happen to be one of those people that rather have an audio experience, make sure to Google my name, Robert Does Wrestling, on Stitcher, on iTunes, and wherever podcasts are available. So let's start with the history of this mask. So in lucha libre, there is one big good guy called Octagon. Octagon. 8 sides, right? Easy to get. And that is the good guy of the story. Back in 95, the owner of Triple A decided to create a evil twin. And the name of that evil twin was none other than Pentagon. That mask was given to a wrestler by a former name of Pentagon Jr, and he became the first ever Pentagon. He had a run for about 2 years, and unfortunately in a match against La Parka, yes, that La Parka, the WCW La Parka, the LA Park from MLW, he suffered a career-ending injury in 96, and that was it for him. Then that mask was given to another wrestler. He became Pentagon 2. And as a fun fact, I want you guys who have the WWE Network to see if you can find the match that he wrestled on Raw. That match happened on March 10, 97. Pentagon 2 wrestled on a match with Pierrot. In case you know who Pierrot is, he is a former Mexican wrestler who have Puerto Rican and Mexican heritage. And there's something fun, so all of you who are also thinking about ever becoming a wrestler, maybe you could get some good ideas out of him. Pierrot, when he was in Mexico, he said he was playing the character like he was a Puerto Rican. He was a Boricua, right, over there, and he will do the Puerto Rican Spanish accent. However, then he came in to Puerto Rico, and so guess what? He did the gimmick, but the other way around. He claimed to be Mexican, and also the same insults that he did for the Mexicans, he did it for the Puerto Rican. He was a very good talent, Pierrot, and he suffered also a career-ending injury, and now he's suffering some sort of Alzheimer type of injury. So he's like his nervous system is not in control of his nervous system. But that's besides the point. We're gonna be talking about Pentagon 2 for the second time. He wrestled from 96 until 2000, but his run was not successful. In about a year and a half, almost 2 years, he lost his mask. Then after he lost his mask, he lost his hair, and then he decided to move to Japan. You might have heard about him. Then once again, back in 2001, AAA tried to make another wrestler, a Pentagon, but it didn't work. It worked for about a year, something along those lines, and then the wrestler ended up losing the mask and lost his hair, and then he moved to the independent circuit, the guy who was given that gimmick, and nothing came out of it. So they basically took 3 wrestlers who already have a career, put the Pentagon mask on it, and they have like 2 to 3 years run, and that was it. Then 01 tried to use the mask on a obviously Japanese character for about a while, but it didn't catch any type of hit. Also, they tried that type of stuff with the midgets, with the literal person, but obviously this was short-lived. Also, they tried with the female Lady Pentagon. Once again, the same old thing. They wrestled for 1-2 years, and when it comes down to the Lady Pentagon, they only shoot vignettes with her, but she never debuted until they decided to give the mask to the current version of Pentagon Jr. To those who are also wondering, who started listening to this podcast from the beginning, and they are wondering, hey, since there is a new Pentagon Jr., right? Who was the Octagon? And that is another, smart thing to ask. The current Octagon, that should be the Octagon, right, is WWE Callistos. So maybe now you're seeing the picture all together. The myth and the idea behind the Pentagon Jr. mask and his, his underlying motto, Cero Miedo, is that, according to the myth, he was offered this mask. They have offered this mask to many different characters, many different Mexican wrestlers, but everybody decided not to use it because it is cursed. However, the current incarnation of Pentagon, the guy behind that mask, said, I got zero miedo. You give me that mask, I'm gonna get over. And he did it. He got himself over worldwide. I hope you enjoy this slow, timely video and podcast. Hopefully you enjoy this Halloween as much as I did. Thank you a lot for listening all the way through, and I will see you tomorrow with the top 10 best matches out of the Cowboy James Storm, and also soon dropping on my channel is the current Impact Wrestling review. So that is it for me. Goodbye and Cero Miedo.